comes down to consistent execution. What up, guys? Swift here, covering everything Chicago Bears with daily videos. Today I have some updates on the injury report, our honorary captain of the week, and more. Let's get right into it. Lucas Patrick was seen at practice snapping the ball at center with no cast on his hand. This is great news and something I have been waiting for. I would say don't overreact yet. It doesn't necessarily mean he will be back at center this week. The coaching staff might want to let him snap for a week or so before putting him in a game situation. That being said, Sam Mustipher was a liability on the offensive line this week, and getting Patrick back at center should provide a boost to our offensive line. We had 4 players miss practice yesterday, headlined by linebacker Roquan Smith, who is listed with a hip injury. Velus Jones Jr. is still not practicing with his hamstring issue, which is starting to get a little worrisome. Ryan Griffin, our tight end 2, is out with an Achilles injury. And lastly, defensive back Dane Cruikshank also missed practice with a hamstring injury as well. Today's practice should be underway soon, waiting to hear injury updates on that. The Bears have also hired Jack Spano to work in the football technology department. I tried to research this guy and pretty much found nothing. All results are on John Spano, the guy who tried to buy the Islanders NHL team back in 1996, but he was a con man and didn't have the assets. I believe Jack, not John, was brought in to work in the analytics department and advanced metrics that the new Bears front office is incorporating. Nothing big here, but I did see it reported on Twitter and wanted to pass the news along. I have my all 22 breakdown in the works, but other than that, I'm moving on from the Packers game and looking ahead to our matchup with the Houston Texans on Sunday. I'm worried about Roquan Smith missing practice. Honestly, if he was going to play like he did last week, maybe he needs a week off. I'm thinking his hip injury definitely could have affected his game versus the Packers. Unfortunately, these are the kind of things that happen when you hold out of training camp and aren't in football shape. Let me clarify that. Roquan is probably in better shape than 100% of us. However, football shape is different. Your body has to get used to absorbing those kind of hits, and a lot of people are saying Roquan did not look like he was in shape, and a lot of people are saying Roquan did not look like he was in football shape in Lambeau Field. A hip injury could definitely be a part of that. Although I don't want to make any excuses for him, Quan is also learning a new position on a new defense. However, when you want to be the highest paid linebacker in NFL history, you can't have any excuses affecting your play. My biggest point with Roquan's contract is he doesn't just want to get paid. It's not just about paying the man. He wants a record-setting contract. He literally wants to be the highest paid linebacker in NFL history. If you want those kind of precedents, you need to show up on Sundays, bottom line. No, it's not over for Roquan. He's a great player, one of the best linebackers in the game, but he didn't play that way on Sunday. It's a long season, and he has plenty of time to bounce back, but he put the spotlight on himself by the comments he made this offseason and how he handled negotiations. So I will be watching his play closely all year long. At this point, it's looking like Ryan Poles made the smart decision by not caving to Quan's contract demands. We will see how the season plays out, though, but our team has to be focused every Sunday on the opponent in front of them. This week's Houston Texans team has some talent, but they are not one of the best teams in the league, and it's important that our team bounces back after last week's brutal loss. Stay tuned, guys. I'm breaking down the all-22 film all day and working on my Bears-Texans preview. Stay tuned. Hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.